Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Just yesterday, I made a video on this, and I started thinking about it before I deleted that file. I had to round off this top from this shape. So I made, if you didn't watch part one, we made that shape, and then we had to, let me set my nudge factor a little higher, like 5 inches, and let's nudge that out of the way. So I made that shape, but I needed to round off that top, and I started thinking, I've already got a circle. So let's Control D and make a duplicate and then put it to the bottom and then elongate it a little bit. Let's set my nudge factor back on that 0.02 or something. And we can nudge this up slowly to where we get to about where we want. And then take the Smart Fill tool and look, I've got that shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue this. Now the other one's a little longer and maybe a little fatter, and I'm going to left click, right click. But then I'm going to take that circle like I did before yesterday. Matter of fact, there's a lot of nodes up here. Let me delete those nodes. And it doesn't really matter, but I don't need those nodes and they're going to interfere. Now I'm going to make an ellipse. You know what? I'm going to make it a little bit smaller by just reducing it. But then I'm going to put on that node and I'm going to do just what I did yesterday. I don't want that complete curvature, so I've still got the 0.2. I'm going to nudge over right, maybe twice. So up 2 times, over 2 times. And then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And look, we have that kind of like a arrowhead. I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to go to Effects and contour the inside. That's about right. And whenever you use the Smart Fill tool, I'm going to set my nudge factor. This thing is less than 2 inches, so let me set my nudge factor on 3. And let's take this and fill it in and then nudge it over, and then fill that in and nudge it over. Now in the first video, we took that and I held down the Shift key and I added a little white to make the interior a little darker. And then what I did with the outside, I grabbed it. Let me zoom in here. So you really need to watch part one. I'm going to grab the outside. I'm going to go to Effects and Bevel. I've already got it on that gold, and look at that. And you can play around with the direction, move the direction the other way, and it's going to put different shadows, basically what it's doing. But that's pretty close. I guess I erased the original. So there's the one from yesterday. Whoop. Let's go ahead and delete these and put them, well, I didn't move it all. So we're pretty close to yesterday when we enlarge it. And I think we saved a great deal of steps smoothing that out. Anyway, I hope that helped that gentleman or somebody in the future, and thank you for watching.